And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Most High. How's everyone doing this evening? What it do, what it do? All praises to the Almighty. So, the first thing that I want to mention before we get started is, and let me pull it up real quick. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then October, okay. And it'll be that. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. So, that's the date again. No, that's 23rd. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So, the first thing I want to bring up is the new moon. Okay. If you don't know, the new moon was yesterday. All right. So for those of you that are following the new moon Sabbaths, okay. Tuesday, September 3rd was the new moon sighting, and the Sabbath will be on the 10th, as you see here, followed by the second Sabbath, which will be the complete full moon, which will be on the 17th, followed by the third Sabbath, which will be the 24th, and then the last Sabbath will be, let me just pull it up, will be October 1st, that Tuesday. Okay, and then so forth and so on. So just updating y'all for those that follow the moon Sabbath. All right. All praise to the Almighty. Righty. the next thing is, for those of you who have the Apocrypha, okay, for those of you who have the Apocrypha, specifically Ecclesiasticus, the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 46, I noticed a major robbery. Oops, there goes another robbery. Oops, there goes another robbery. Yeah, that should be JC's song right there. But so I noticed in the Apocrypha that chapter 46 in the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, they have JC's name here. Okay, you might notice this thing as well if you have the KJV Apocrypha. You will notice in the beginning of the chapter they put Jeepers' name here, just as another robbery. Okay, stealing the shine of Joshua. Okay, I want y'all to notice that. Now, this is very important to understand. This is a major grab. I mean, this is what they do. But this is a major grab. And it ties into, the Christian narrative where they all say, and we've spoken to many Christians, but they all say, oh, well, JC, his real name is Yeshua. Yeshua means salvation. Yeshua means salvation. And it's like, no, that name doesn't belong to him. Okay? That name belongs to somebody else, which is actually Joshua that they stole. So it's just another example of how these people steal. Because right here, if you notice, okay, just to bring out the first few lines in this chapter, it says, Jeepers, but it's really supposed to say Joshua, the son of Nun, they put the son of Nave, was valiant in wars and was the successor of Moses. Now we know that was Joshua, but they put JC. So we see here the successor of Moses in prophecies. Now this confirms that Deuteronomy 18:18 had nothing to do with JC. So this book confirms that prophecy was actually about Joshua. He was the successor of Moses, or Yeshua, or Yehoshua, whatever, which his name means the Most High is salvation. That's just what his name means. But they stole that, like they steal everything, and gave that to JC. And that's why they put his name right here in the book. Even though in the app it'll say Joshua, or other places it'll say Joshua, but they put it right here because this is where they're robbing. This is where the thieves and the robbers come in. Right? That's why JC says, behold, I come as a thief. Because this is what these people do. But you can look up, matter of fact, I should have it up right here, even though, these are the, this is the Blue Letter Bible here. Okay. So you can look this up here, Yeshua or Yehoshua, Joshua, basically. You see, they say, we don't use that name. That's the J-ish people's name. But basically, the Most High is salvation, basically. Right? And then we see at the bottom, they kind of give you like the Strongs and everything, which I have already. Where is it at? And then you'll see it should say down here, the successor of Moses. Where is it at? Right, Moses' successor, son of Nun. Okay, so once again, Deuteronomy 18:18 or 15:18 has nothing to do with JC. They stole prophecies and gave that to JC. And I noticed they don't even have that specific verse down here. You know, these ish people, man, they some crafty devils, boy. Crafty devils. But nonetheless, we understand that pertains to Joshua. The Most High is salvation. That does not pertain to JC. Period. That does not belong to that damn coward. Because he ain't do none of this. Right? So none of this in this chapter actually pertains to him. Right? When it says he was great in war for the saving of the elect of God, the Most High, taking vengeance of the enemies, which JC never did, rose up against them that he might set Israel in their inheritance, which, once again, JC never did. They have to make a story where, oh, well, he has to come back a fourth or a fifth time to actually start saving people. Like, nah, he didn't fulfill anything the first time, nor the second time, nor after death. You left. Get the heck out of here. Keep going to hell. We don't need you. Okay? So, just showing y'all this is a clear grab by the enemy. Stealing, putting JC's name on things where it does not belong. Somebody thought to do that because they understood that Joshua's name is the Most High salvation. And of course, that mindset, that Christian narrative is coming from who? The Ish people who actually control the books, which means they control the narratives. And this is what they're feeding people. But someone who's well studied, who's actually seeking out the truth, you'll be able to see these things, man. So all praises to the Most High. That's right, family. He didn't put in no work, didn't do anything, but just stole everything. Okay, and it's not just from Joshua. They're stealing everything. They're stealing Solomon's prophecies. They're stealing David's. They're stealing stuff about Israel. They're stealing the Most High's glory. They're just robbing, man. Oops, there goes another robbery. This should be JC's theme song. Matter of fact, you know what? I gotta get that record. Oops, there goes another robbery. So just pointing this out for those who actually have the Apocrypha with this this clear major error right there. This just confirms the Christian narrative. Exactly, fam. Stolen property to fulfill prophecy. Exactly, fam. That's how they fulfill prophecy, fam, by stealing things that don't belong to them and say, hey, I did it. It's mine. This is the way of the Gentiles, right? This is the way of the heathen, right? Steal land and say it's theirs. I mean, this is the obvious. This is the most obvious. And this is what I'm talking about. In real life, these people are really doing these things. So when we show this stuff in the scripture or wherever it may be found, you gotta know it's true because they're doing this in real life. They're doing this all over. Claiming lands that don't belong to them, claiming prophecies that don't belong to them, claiming ideas and technology, like stuff that does not belong to these guys. This is what they do. Just stealing. So just another example of thievery at large, JC at large. Oops, there goes another robbery. Man, and then another thing is, I was looking for those of you who may have, if you may have the Septuagint with the Apocrypha in it. I just found out the other day that ain't no darn Proverbs Chapter 30. They took Proverbs Chapter 30 out of the Septuagint, family. So if you got the Septuagint, just putting this information out there for brothers and sisters that's, seeking and studying. Check for Proverbs chapter 30. If y'all have it, look right now if you can in the Septuagint and let me know if y'all have Proverbs chapter 30. In mine, the Brenton one that I got is gone. It is not there. It skips chapter 30 and goes right into 31. And when I was looking online, because a lot of Christians, they'll grab Proverbs 30 and 4. So brother made mention of it about how in Proverbs 30 and 4 it says, and what is the name of his children? That's what it says, and that's what it's supposed to say in the Septuagint. So I went to go look, and I'm like, wait a minute. The entire page is gone. So when they put the book together, it's not like that somebody ripped the page out. No, they printed the book, or they must have reprinted the book. And I believe that's what they do, finding out, trying to hide, in the midst of hiding, trying to hide things. When they do a reprint, they totally removed it. So looking for it, it's removed. And as though it's not ripped out. Pages, everything is clean. It's just they printed it without it. And I believe it was because of that verse that says, what is the name of his children? Not what is the name of his son. When you look it up, I'm like, that would make sense. Because again, whose identity did they change in this country? Right? Shalom, family. Whose identity did they steal in this country? Whose identity are they trying to hide in this country and all over? Ours. You got it, fam? You see that? You see that? Somebody else. So if you on this live and you got the Septuagint, check Proverbs chapter 30 and see if you have it. Because mine does not have it. And then my other brother, he showed me he had a different version of the Septuagint, and it had chapter 30, but it didn't have chapter 30. If you understand what I mean. It had chapter 30, but it didn't have chapter 30. Like nothing that was said in chapter 30 is being said in that book, or the Septuagint that he has for chapter 30. So it's just another clear indication that these people are thieves, family. They are thieves, and it's a clear indication somebody's trying to hide your identity. What is the name of his children? That's what it's supposed to say in the Septuagint, in Proverbs 30 and 4. They took the whole damn thing out. So you see that, fam. This is what I'm talking about. And now look, I'm showing y'all something else. They're stealing prophecy or stealing scripture from Ecclesiasticus, or just stealing and removing the name and putting JC's name there, because Joshua's name is supposed to be Yeshua, which is the Most High is salvation. So they took that to put that on this man, this fake man, to say, well, he is salvation, because that's the thought. They want you to think a man is your salvation, which is crazy. So they stole the person's name who means the Most High is salvation and gave that to Jeepers. Ain't that some conniving, nefarious, wicked, evil thing? They took a guy's name, gave it to Jeepers, said, yeah, his name means salvation. Just because his name means salvation, it didn't mean that the person was literally salvation, like they want you to believe JC is. This is how they further in the delusion. Man. And this is why they think Emmanuel is JC, or Hezekiah, the Isaiah 9 and 6, where they clump all the words together and make you think that this child is now God, everlasting Father, just stealing and just being so devilish and tricky and serpent-like. These people are evil. Man, these people are evil, man. Seriously evil. So, once again, for those believers out there that believe in this damn New Testament character, please do your diligent research, man. We have been had. We have been deceived. We have been tricked. We have been fooled. They have, they're controlling. This is what it is. It's controlling the narrative through crafty counsel. And it makes sense why everything else is set up the way it's set up. So you think you're worshiping a real person? No, you're worshiping a devil, an idol, a cursed object. Because these people, this is what they do. They worship evil. So of course they're going to give you the same damn thing. So, man, everything just adds up, family. Everything just makes sense. It adds up, yo. We've been all deceived, but like the Most High said, man, and this is why we give honor and praise and thanks to the Most High, man. Thine enemies shall be found liars. If that does not speak volume, if that does not echo through the centuries, man, if we was in the OT, if we was just raised up in the OT, man, we would have been out of captivity. If we ain't had that false New Testament book in our midst, oh my gosh, as much as we go to church, family, as much as we go to church and we supposedly believe in the Creator and have all this zeal and passion and drive, we would have been out of captivity if we just had the OT. If we just had the OT and knew who we were, family, oh man, it would have been a wrap. So it makes sense. Confirmation how this New Testament is a stumbling block. It's the reason why we're still in captivity. A lot of our people still in the foolishness that they're in. The enemy is lying to us, telling us we're black, African Americans, colored, Negroes, this, that. Every 10, 20, 30 years it changes. They're playing games with us. And I don't expect these people to tell us the truth. I expect us to go after the truth. Seek it out. You see what I'm saying? All praises to the Almighty. Exactly, fam. Exactly. Couldn't survive 3 nails, but yet he's going around healing people, which is another foolish thing for us. He's healing the worst cases and doing it in the worst way, the nastiest way. He's healing in a nasty, perverted way. These are his healing methods. So if he was a healer of today's time, right? If he was a natural healer of today's time, you'd be whooping his behind. And nobody would think the stuff that was going on in the New Testament, if that was really happening in real life, that would be okay. Nobody would think that. But yet it's in the book. And we don't think twice. How dare we question the word of God? Right? How dare we question the word of God? Don't you dare question. You see this New Testament next to this OT? Don't question it. Just believe. This how they got us, man. This is how they got us right there. But you dare come in this church and say anything against the word of God. How dare you? Crazy. Crazy, boy. And then I bet you if World War III pops off and half of the people get annihilated and these devils still survive, then they're gonna come back with the new testament. Yeah, they're gonna rebuild and come back with the new testament then. Add some more strange stuff. So this is the New Testament, guys. The new book. The Millennium Testament. And yeah. See, this is how it happened right here. You know. And this is what it is. This is how the book came into fruition, man. War. Right? Conquest. And then somebody gets to upstage the other. You put one people in captivity, force them, brainwash them, right? That's how you get them right there. It's crazy. So we've been taught by the criminals, right? The liars, the thieves, the murderers. These are the people that taught us about God. Very cunning, crafty people, fam. I think I seen that one, family. I think I seen a clip of that on TikTok, actually, with them teaming up. But of course, I mean, as I showed in my Islamic IUIC and Islamic Connection video, it was already down with them. It was already down with them. That's why Nathaniel had his 501c3 taximony thing labeled as Islamic. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, these folks, man, they crafty, boy. Boy, they crafty, but again, all this is why we thank the Creator. This is why we seek out the truth. This is what makes, this is part of what makes reading and seeking so beautiful in these last days, understanding the deception, learning the truth, seeing the hidden hand, the craftiness, making everything that the Creator said to be true. Yeah. You see, and that's why he's successful, because he's working with these devils, man. Been working with these devils to deceive our people and still pushing the Christ chaos. I'm still seeing these brothers still pushing JC. Still talking about Christ is a black man. We went to the Vatican. We went to Rome. And we spoke to the Vatican and we said, show us where Christ is white in the book. And no, they didn't want to do it. You see, they were scared because they know Christ was a black man. It's like, dude, you have to be a damn coon, psychopathic maniac. What the hell? All this time you're still playing with the New Testament. All this time you're still playing with, man, you don't care. They don't care about the truth. This brother is how old now? How old is this guy now? I mean, sheesh. He's getting all grayed up like, yo, are y'all seeking? No. They keep teaching the same old thing. We got to teach it like this, brother. We got to keep it. We can't rear from the doctrine. We got to stay on the doctrine. And it's like these brothers claim to be in the truth, claim to be telling people to come back to the commandments. It doesn't make any sense. How are you telling folks to come back to the commandments and you're still teaching JC? So this is what I'm talking about. Exactly, fam. Exactly, family. Shalom, family. All praises to the Most High, man. It just doesn't make any sense. It can't be in the truth this long. I mean, you can be deceived for a time. I might, family. I might. If not, I'll probably be on maybe Friday, if not tomorrow. But you can't be in this. I mean, you could be in the truth and be deceived because there are deceivers out here. But it's really going to depend on you. How long are you staying in the truth? How long you plan to be in the truth? Shalom, family. All praises to the Most High. How long do you plan on being in the truth? Do you plan on being in just for a year, maybe 2 years, 3 years? Because at a certain point, it's like, okay, are you continuing to seek? Because there's no way that the leadership that's been in it 20, I'm gonna give these brothers 20 plus years in the truth. There's no way you're 20 plus years in. That's insane. You are 20 plus years in the truth. And still you're calling on the JC character. I mean, as many times you can read the book, you should definitely gain an enormous amount of wisdom. Even within 5 years. Let's just say 5 years. Right? You should definitely be at another level. You shouldn't be in the truth more than 5 years. And still, and you know, be consistent and not really start to gain and be like, this ain't adding up. You know? So that just shows me that these people are, you're right, self-righteous, want to be seen, right? Don't really care about the truth. They're snakes. They're getting a ton of money and tax-free, okay, because they're clinging to the narrative. You know, and dude, as I showed y'all, he's Islamic. He had his tax thing Islamic. Why would you? How that? I know that ain't no mistake. You ain't playing with your taxes. I know you ain't. Oh, it just slipped up, and I tripped on the word Islamic, and I just left it there. And then soon as people start to find out, then you change it to Christian. Come on, man, stop playing. So, these brothers are snakes, and then that makes up that explains why he's always throwing up the devil horns, as I caught him so many times. There's no way. There's no way. And I mean, I had to see for myself. I had to get it for myself, like everything else. I had to get it true for myself, and I had to see for myself because I'm like, wait a minute. I know this guy is not doing what I think he's doing. And he just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. Like, wait a minute. Either there's something wrong with his fingers, right? Either he has just a hand gesture problem, or this guy is really throwing up the devil horns. Which one or the other? Either he has a hand problem, a hand gesture problem, Because, I mean, I've seen people do it in conversation, unwillingly, but not that many damn times. And purposely, it's like awkward positions that you're doing it. Like, you're throwing it up in your classroom when there's not even a need for it. If the stuff that when you're speaking and you're quoting verses, there's no need for you to be throwing up the devil horn. Like, that's when you know these people are, man, listen, man. These guys are informants, man. We got paid operatives among us, right? Because they love the benefits of Rome, right? They love the benefits of Rome and the pleasures and the glory. They want to be seen. They go marching, right? They go marching, show themselves off just to get notoriety, to collect more people, to join the foolishness. Wearing what? The purple and gold Freemasonry garments like Rome. It's a Roman show. And it's sick. It's sad and it's sick, man. I just hate evil, man. I just hate, man. I don't hate my people, but I just hate the lies and the wickedness, man. Not saying that I'm just been a perfect being my whole life, because I wasn't. But man, when you love the truth and you change and you now see wickedness and evil for what it is, listen, man. Come on, man. Like I said, I didn't get into this truth because I wanted to be a part. You know what I mean? I didn't get into this truth because, he was doing it down the block and my man was doing it down the block and my man was doing it down the block and he was doing it. And I just see a bunch of black people dressed in purple Roman Masonic garments and, I'm just razzled. I got to be a part of something. Hell no. Hell no. I did not get in this truth because it was just like a groupie thing. Just like I didn't start making music because I just wanted to be a rapper like some people. It was because something I was personally dealing with. I wanted to express myself. And that's how I got into making music, from starting from poetry or whatever, And then when I got into this truth, I was looking for the Most High. I let my life go. I let the foolishness go, what I was doing, pursuing a wicked industry and everything else. And I talked to the Most High, though I had no understanding of the truth. I had understanding of other things, but I didn't have understanding of who I was. I didn't know I was a Hebrew. I didn't know nothing about this truth. All I knew was Jeepers Creepers because of all the damn churches, everybody going to church every Sunday, friends that they're in church, and so this is how that was the understanding. So I knew the church was fake when I tried to get back, trying to seek the Most High to get the understanding. So I prayed every night, every shower, praying like, Father, use me, give me the understanding. And then within 6 months of doing that, I was showed. And from there, I knew it was the truth. And I was on this journey ever since 2014. Ever since, man. So, I didn't come into the truth because somebody I just wanted to be down. I want to be down. You know what I'm saying? On some brandy stuff, man. Nah, man. I was dealing with something. I was going through something. The Most High was putting me through something. The Most High was showing me something. So I humbled. And that's usually what it is when you're going through something. Most High is trying to humble you. He want to show you something. And that's what it was for me. I was humbled. So instead of me acting out, doing something wild, wicked, and evil, called on the Creator, prayed, humbled, and fast. And then one day it came to me. And that's just what it is. And all praises to the Creator for that. So if you're still in this truth after 10 years and still in that New Testament, something's terribly wrong with you. If you're in this truth after 15 years and you're still in the New Testament, something's terribly wrong with you. You're not really seeking. You're not really gaining the understanding. And I get it. We all wake up at different points in our life. All praises to the Most High. Nobody's better than nobody. But if you got to be seeking. You got to be seeking. And I am sure, brothers have came and spoke to these leaders about the differences. I'm sure these brothers seen the differences between the old T and the new. So if they still out here pushing this New Testament, this JC character, they are part of the deception. And they just don't care. And they don't care about their people. They just care about getting more numbers. That's it. Getting numbers, getting the look, getting the money, and then, take that as being blessed. It's like, nah, that's not a blessed because you have millions of dollars does not mean you're blessed. So just because you got the baddest outfit on, the flyest garment with the immaculate stitching and, does not mean you're blessed. And that's one thing we have to understand. Just because we see people flourishing, like it say in the scriptures even tell you that. This is why you gotta get a Most High's praise. That's why the Most High say, don't envy thou not the oppressor. Choose none of his ways. Don't envy the wicked when in those that prosper, because they have brought wicked devices to pass. All right? Don't envy them. Because the Most High see that his time is coming. And they're going to be destroyed. So, yeah, man. Seek the truth. Seek the truth. All praises to the Almighty. Anyways, I'll have a new batch of my card game. Okay, I'll have that soon. Within the next 2 weeks, and also within the month, I will have the card that the JC killer cards ready. So if you haven't put in your pre-order for the JC killer cards, hit me up, PayGdashtheprophet at gmail.com. Once again, I have a new batch of Torah cards. We sold out right now, but I will have a new batch within the next 2 weeks. So email me. A lot of people still want the Torah cards, so that's all praises to the Most High. Once again, email me at PayGdashtheprophet at gmail.com. And also I will have the JC killer cards within the month as well. So be on the lookout for that. And they fire. All praises to the Most High. By this weekend, no later than Monday, I'll have the TV show breakdown option for the month complete, which is the Gargoyle TV show throwback. I'll have that ready by this weekend or no later than Monday, followed by the movie breakdown lesson for the month for the following week, and then also the lesson for the month, which is, I believe I chose the Righteous Branch. Man. So, all praises to the Most High. Let's get it, man. So yeah, man. You see these devils are slick. They're very crafty. They've stolen our identity. They've stolen the identity of the prophets. This is what they do, man. And if these brothers are not sharing this truth with you like this, if they're not telling you and exposing the New Testament like this, there's something wrong with these people. If they're not, because it's like, you're not coming at the enemy. You sound like you're coming at the enemy. That's the crazy thing that bugged me out. They sound like they're coming at the enemy, but you're still pushing the enemy's book. This is why they don't get no static. This is why they get to flourish the way they flourish. They have their hands tied with the enemy. So, it looked like they're against the enemy. But they got the devil horns up, shaking hands, making covenants and stuff with the enemy. Basically. So you think that, yeah, like I said, the last video I seen with Nathan, he was talking about Nathaniel, he's talking about he went to Rome and went to the Vatican, and spoke to them and was asking them about Christ and what color he is and to show it. Man, you know damn well the character does not exist at all. So, and these brothers be showing book information and all that. So, man, it's nothing but a damn game. That's what it is, man. Nothing but a game. Playing games out here. But all praises to the Most High. Man. Oops, there goes another robbery. So, yeah, family, I just want to bring that in for y'all, let y'all know what it is. Once again, Tuesday was the new moon. If you missed it, Tuesday was the new moon, and the first Sabbath of this month, September, will be next week, Tuesday. Let me pull it up again. Next week, Tuesday. Okay. Hold on. So, yes, next week, Tuesday the 10th, will be the first Sabbath of the month, followed by the second on the 17th, followed by the third on the 24th, and then I believe the October will be the last one, October 1st. Okay? So, just filling everybody in, giving everybody a heads up. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, family. They definitely playing a dangerous game. So anyways, I'm going to check off of here for now, family. I might tiptoe on TikTok for a little bit. TikTok, you don't stop. Hey, TikTok, you don't quit. Might step on there for a little bit. Might. If anything, if y'all see me, man. All praise to the Most High, man. If not, I'm working. Trying to get these cards completed and everything, man. So, all praise to the Most High. Y'all be safe. Peace and shalom, y'all. Let's go.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.